Good afternoon and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of Castle Rock High School in Castle Rock, Washington for today's second round game in the Class 1B Southwest District Girls Basketball Tournament. I'm Diedrich Allen. This afternoon, two small schools take to the court in a loser-out game, the Mary M. Knight Owls and the Naselle Comets. Saturday, Mary M. Knight came from 12 points down to knock off Columbia Adventist in the first round. Naselle had a first-round bye after a forfeit by the Washington School for the Deaf. The Owls are 13-5, while the Comets are 16-5. MMK and Naselle met twice this season, with the Comets beating the Owls both times, 56-35 on January 9th, 65-43 on January 29th. In both those games, the girls from Matlock started slow and couldn't catch up. Will today's game be a repeat of the previous meetings, or will this third matchup be the charm for Mary M. Knight? We'll find out in moments. Coming up, we will talk with Owl coach Lance Valley. It's the second round of the Class 1B Southwest District Girls Basketball Tournament. Mary M. Knight Owls and the Naselle Comets next on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the geoduck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Back at Castle Rock High School in Castle Rock, Washington for Class 1B. Southwest District Girls Basketball, Mary M. Knight Owls versus the Naselle Comets. About an hour ago, maybe a little bit less, an opportunity to talk with Lance Valley, the Mary M. Knight girls coach.
Coach Lance Valley, you're in the district. You came in as a 3 seed. You had to travel a long ways, and on Saturday night you had a tough go, but you came out with a win.
Yeah, it was. I think the younger girls were nervous coming in, and we hadn't played for a week, so we were a little rusty. But we all gutted it out, and we pulled it out at the end.
In the first half, you had 2 baskets. Everything else from the free throw line.
Like you said, they just weren't falling. I just kept telling the girls to keep attacking. Eventually, they're going to start to fall, and we didn't hit very many. We only shot 20% that night, but free throws, we made them when they counted. But it was just one of those games where I'm just glad, we pulled it out at the end.
Now I noticed, I was sitting there saying if you just started making your baskets, you could take advantage of the turnovers because there was a ton.
Right, yeah. And I don't know. We just missed a lot of uncharacteristically easy shots that normally we make. So I'm hoping tonight that we've got that bad game out of our system, and tonight we play really well.
Let's talk about Naselle. You've seen them twice before. You lost to them twice. Third time a chime?
Yeah, anything's possible. They've beat us by 20 both times. When we played them at home, we had just a 2-minute stretch there where we gave up 15 points off of bad passes, turnovers, and that's where we lost because we played even with them rest of the time. I think if we rebound and get out on their shooters and we shoot a better percentage, I think we'll be fine tonight. It'll be a close game.
Still staying with your game plan, make them play your ball?
Oh, yeah. We ain't changing. We're going to go man-to-man. We're going to go zone. We're going to run when we can and let the 3 balls fly, and we're just going to have fun. I mean, it's all you can do. The girls work so hard all season to get to this point, and can't put any undue pressure on them. Pressure's all on Naselle. They're the number 1 seed, not us. So just go in and have fun.
Well, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Lance Valley talking with me about an hour ago. The starting lineups being announced here at Castle Rock. We'll start out with the Lady Owls, as they will be the visiting team in the darkest jerseys. J.C. Valley, 5'7" senior. Kaylee Soul, a 5'8" freshman. Mary Coonrad, a 5'3" freshman. Angela Diggle, a 5'7" 8th grader. And Jaden Davidson, a 6' 8th grader. For the Comets, Ellie Chapman, she's 5'3", she's a junior. Taylor Eaton, a 5'1" senior. Kendra Leland, a 5'8" senior. Taylor Gudmundson, a 5'7" freshman, and Kyron Jaycott, a 5'8" junior. So that's Valley, Soul, Coonrad, Diggle, Davidson for the Owls. Chapman, Eaton, Leland, Gudmundson, and Jaycott for the Comets. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you a boost of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses from exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing.
Well, sorry about that, folks. We'll get that commercial in eventually, as we're about ready to play ball, as the Owls win it, and that is J.C. Valley with it far side for the Owls. Over to Mary Coonrad. Back to Valley. Over to Coonrad. Mary puts it on the floor, turns around, finds J.C. J.C. had her shot blocked, and there's going to be a foul on the Comets. 3 shots coming for J.C. Taylor Eaton picked up her first, and Valley's at the free throw line for 3 free throws. Got the first one. Almost need a crowd mic here. Second of 3 free throws for JC goes in. One more. And didn't she hit all 3 of those? Yes, she did. And it's a 3-0 game. And 3 on the way for Eaton. Misses it and goes out of bounds. That will go over to the Owls. So JC will get it in to Kaylee Soul. Over to Valley. Valley dribbles the side of the paint, hand the ball nearly stripped and then knocked away on the pass off. And that will be the first turnover on the Owls. Back to the Comets. And Jaycott will get it inbounds to Chapman, bringing it up. Over it goes. Quick passes around the perimeter to Leland. Leland has it far side. Up top it goes. And that's Chapman. Soon over near side now. And Eaton holding the ball over her head. Finds Leland on the side of the paint, puts it up. Drew the foul on the Owls. That's first. And the first personal foul on Kaylee Soul. At the line for 2 free throws is Kendra Leland. She missed the first one. She'll get one more. In and out on the second one. Rebound goes to Soul. Kaylee bring it up herself. Throw it over to Valley on the far side. Back to Soul. To the foul line. Out goes to Coonrad. Coonrad for 3. Yes! And the Comets are going to come right back. 6-0 run early on for Merriam Knight. 2-woman game, and going to the bucket and putting it up and in is Ellie Chapman. Here come the Owls. Kaylee. Soul over to J.C. Valley. Back to Soul. Soul into the corner to Valley. Valley draws a double team, finds Diggle at the foul line. Her shot's a little too hard. Rebound pulled down by Eaton. And here comes Chapman for Naselle. That's Leland with it. Back to Chapman. Swing it over, and that's Eaton. Eaton clears it out, finds Leland. Leland to the bucket, puts it up and in, and draws a foul on Jaden Davidson. Her first second team foul on Miriam Knight. And Kendra Leland at the line for a possible three-point play. Got it. Give her 3 points tonight. And here comes J.C. Valley for Miriam Knight. Trying to get by the defense, finds Kaylee Soul for three. Yes! Much better shooting for the Owls than they did against Columbia Adventist on Saturday night. High post feed to Jaycott. Out it goes to Eaton. Eaton had it knocked out of her hands, tracked it down. Down it goes to Leland. Leland off the glass and in. Leland with her second to bucket and 5 points. Here comes J.C. Valley for Miriam Knight. Changing direction. Stops on the dribble. Throws in the corner, and it's a Soul. Down it goes, trying to feed it low to Davidson. Knocked out of bounds by the Comets. So it's green ball, far sideline, nearly in the corner. Soul will trigger the play. Get it up top to Coonrad. Mary will hold the ball through and fake a pass. Puts it on the floor. Gets it over to Soul. Kaylee faked outside. Quick pass down to Diggle. Can't handle it off her hands. Out of bounds. Second turnover on the Owls. 2 point lead for Miriam Knight. They've been up as many as 6. That's Eaton near side to Leland. Leland on the side of the paint. That's her spot. She's made both of her buckets, or 3 of her buckets there from that position. Now timeout has been called by Lance Valley. Yeah, we will take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Spikes Hydraulics and Fire Equipment is a proud supporter of Miriam Knight Athletics. For hydraulic jack repairs, oil and air hoses and fittings, O-rings, drumline, and chokers, see Leroy Valley at Spikes today, 206 East Pine Street in Shelton, or give them a call at 360-426-5637. That's 360-426-5637 for Spikes Hydraulics and Fire Equipment.
Miriam Knight ball coming out of the timeout after 3 buckets from the same spot by the Comets on this near side box. And it's a tie ball game at 9. Coonrad with it, far side, back up to Soul. To Davidson, her shot from the side of the paint falls off. Rebound pulled down by the Comets. And here comes Chapman. Around the outside, and that it looks like it is Leland. Long 2, and the Comets are up. Here's J.C. Valley, far side, had it poked out of her hand. She'll get it back. Stops. Needs somebody to throw it to. Finds Kaylee Soul. Soul to the three-point arc, near side. To the box with a pass to Davidson. Her shot's blocked back in her face. Out it goes to Soul. Soul for 3 again. Yes, nope, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Eaton. And here come the Comets. Chapman bringing it up. Throws it over. And that's Goodmanson. Missed the 3, and rebound goes to Soul. Here comes Kaylee the other way for the Owls. Gonna go. Well, she's fouled on the drive. Second team foul on Naselle. And that one went on Ellie Chapman. Her first. Sideline inbounds. So we'll get it to Valley, and Valley will bring it between the circles. Looking over, gets it over to Coonrad. Coonrad back to Valley. 3, way outside, it's a little short. Rebound goes in the hands of Leland, and here come the Comets. There's Chapman, top of the key. Over near side. That's Eaton. Down it goes, double teamed is Leland. Finds Chapman under the back bucket. She'll draw the foul on the Owls. And that's the first foul on Angela Diggle. At the line for 2 free throws is Ellie Chapman. 2 points this afternoon. First free throw goes in. Her first trip to the line. She'll get another one. Second free throw off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Kaylee Soul. Soul center of the court. Get it down to Davidson. Davidson looking for somebody out of the paint. Gets it to the corner, and it is Soul. Knocked out of bounds by, it looks like it was Goodmanson. So baseline inbounds left of the backboard. In it goes to Davidson. Can't handle the pass. Ball's on the floor and picked up, and there's going to be a foul on Kaylee Soul, her second, 14th foul on the Owls. 3-point lead for Naselle, the number 1 seed here in the district. And here comes Chapman. Throws it over to Goodmanson. High post feed, out it goes. Quick passes, and there's a jumper by Chapman. Top of the key, just inside the arc. She'll drain it for 5 points. And that's a lead for Naselle. Coonrad with it. Cross court it goes to Valley. Valley for 3. Short. Rebound pulled down by Leland. She'll get it to Chapman, and here come the Comets. Top of the key, swing it over. That's Eaton. Eaton holds the ball over her head. Dribbles to the baseline. Out it goes to Chapman. Chapman cross court to Leland. Leland drives the center of the paint, and she picked up her pivot foot before she put it down. And that's the first turnover on the Comets. She conceded to 31 to go here in the first quarter. 14-9. Naselle with the lead. MMK. Mary Knight with the ball. That's JC Valley. They're going to give it right back. She'd say she palmed the ball. And that's the third turnover on the Owls. Inbounds. Here come the Comets. Chapman, top of the key, throws it over to Goodmanson. Back to Chapman. Chapman over to Eaton and swing it back. 3 on the way. Off the back of the iron. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Diggle. And here come the Owls. JC Valley, center of the court. Trying to go over to the right. Spins back. Throws it over to Coonrad. Cross court it goes to Soul. Soul tried to lace a pass in. Knocked away. Here comes Chapman. Going to go coast to coast. Lay it off the glass and in. Chapman with 7 points. Excuse me. Nope. Yeah, 7 points. And that is the lead. Soul with it far side to Davidson. Davidson hacked and fouled at the foul line on the jumper. Missed it, and they rebound pulled in by Jaycott. And here comes Chapman for the Comets. Over goes to Leland. Back Chapman. Ooh, steal on the side. There's Kaylee Soul going to the hoop. Lays it up and in. Kaylee Soul with 5 points this afternoon for Miriam Knight. And here comes Chapman, center of the court. Gets the ball back. Swing it over. Down it goes to Jaycott. Her jumper falls off. Rebound goes to Valley. And here come the Owls the other way. JC at the far sideline. Step back, set to play for the Owls. Trailing by 5. Over it goes to Soul. Soul back to Valley. Valley puts on the floor, drives the foul line, stops, puts it up, missed it, rebound. Coming out of the traffic is Leland. She'll get it to Chapman, and here come the Comets. Bouncing over to, that's Goodmanson. Down to Jaycott. Quick pass to Leland. Leland, out it goes to Eaton, to Chapman. Swing it over. 3 on the way by Goodmanson. It's short. Rebound goes to Mary Coonrad. Now she'll go to JC Valley. Over go to Soul. Back to Valley. JC open at the top for 3. That's short. Rebound. Diggle pulls it down, and coming away with it will be the Comets. And here comes Eaton to Chapman. Chapman attacks the hoop. Kick it out. Goodmanson jumper baseline falls off. Rebound pulled down by the Comets. And that's Leland going to the hoop. Missed it again. That time rebound pulled down by Davidson. And that'll be the first quarter. So after 1 quarter, Naselle 16. Miriam Knight 11. We'll take time out. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hooking Out Communications, HCC.net.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses from exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
Back at Castle Rock High School in Castle Rock, Washington. Class 1B district tournament, girls district tournament. And Naselle will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They have a 5-point lead. Owls come out with the same lineup as they started with. And let's see, we have a new face or two actually out there for Naselle. Chapman over to Goodmanson, and Leland. There's a whistle that stops play here. So we'll do it again, I believe. Goodmanson, down it goes to one of the new girls. It's Ridgway, Morgan Ridgway, turned the ball over. Only the second turnover on the Comets. Here comes J.C. Valley with the ball. Stops, bounces it over to Soul. Soul, three in the corner, no. Rebound pulled down by Ridgway. Outlet to Chapman. Over it goes to Zimmerman, and a steal by this is Kaylee Soul. Lay it off the glass and in. Three-point lead for the Comets. Chapman throws it over to Ridgway. Back to Chapman. Quick pass to Leland. Leland, down it goes to Goodmanson, who's fouled, going to the hoop. And that'll be the fifth team foul on Merriam Knight. Personal foul will go on. Lily Crawford, who checked in at the timeout. So first free throw goes in for Goodmanson. That's her first point of the afternoon. And she'll get one more. We have a lane violation, so that free throw does not count. And that will go, well, go on the books as a missed free throw. And here comes J.C. Valley for the Owls, trailing by 4. Top of the key over to Kaylee Soul. Cross court to Mary Coonrad. Up to Valley. Valley puts it on the floor, trying to dribble penetrate. Out it goes to Soul. Soul for 3. That goes in. Give her 10 points. 5 in each quarter. And 1 point lead for the Comets. Over it goes. So that's Goodmanson. Back to Chapman. Chapman. The pass goes between somebody's legs, and they say it went off of Davidson. Touched it last somehow. And so it'll be baseline inbounds for the Comets to the left of the backboard. Inbounds goes and stolen away. Here's Kaylee Soul the other way. Nice crossover. They're going to wave it off, though. Be the fourth turnover on the Owls. And here come the Comets. Chapman. Over it goes to Goodmanson. Back to Chapman. Swinging over near side. And that's Zimmerman. Back to Chapman. Chapman over to Zimmerman. Looking low. Back to Chapman, over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, long two, goes in. Lily Zimmerman with the first bucket this afternoon. And it's a 3-point lead for the Comets. And she can't call a timeout off an inbounds pass. They're going to discuss things, and they're going to give it to, they'll give the timeout. Lance Valley doesn't like that. So we're going to give a timeout to Naselle, although the play has started, can't call a timeout. That's what Lance was trying to explain 2-1 to the referee, and the other referee tried to explain it to him and still let the play go. Unfortunately, but the Owls will have the ball coming out of this timeout. Let's see here. Kendra Leland leads the Comets with 9 points. Kaylee Soul has 10 to lead the Owls. We'll have the ball coming out of the timeout. JC Valley will bring it up. And she'll hand it off to Kaylee Soul. Here come the Owls. Out it goes to Valley. Valley for 3. Yes! So for first 3 of the ball game, their first bucket of the ball game is tied up at 19. Chapman top of the key for the Comets. Over it goes to Zimmerman. Back to Chapman. Back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Chapman. Kaylee Soul picks it away. Knocked out of her hands by Chapman. Chapman looking back at some of her teammates saying, I need a little bit of help. And Taylor Eaton is up off the Comet bench to check in. And it looks like Lily Zimmerman will sit down. So it's Owl ball. Baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard. Kaylee Soul will trigger the play. And lob into Jaden Davidson off the glass. Oh, it popped out. Rebound pulled down by Goodmanson. Here comes Chapman up the far sideline. Center of the court now. Set the offense. Throw it over to Eaton. To Leland. High post. Back to Chapman over to Eaton. Eaton for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound. Tapped. And Kaylee Soul comes out of the pack with it. She's going to go one-on-one with Chapman to the glass. It comes up a little short. Davidson with the rebound. Can't put it in. Got it again. Throws out to Soul. Soul to Coonrad. Coonrad to Valley. Valley top of the key for 3. Owls up 3 in the second. Another steal by Kaylee Soul. Kaylee Soul to the hoop. Lays off the glass and in. Off yet another steal by Kaylee Soul. Another timeout taken. Owls up 5. 4:50 to go here in the half. We'll step aside. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Back at Naselle High School. I'm sorry, not Naselle. Castle Rock High School. Naselle will have the ball coming out of the timeout. As the Owls are up 5. In the second quarter, into the corner it goes to Eaton. Eaton looking low, and Valley knocks it out of bounds. No, they're going to say it goes off of a Comet. And no, they didn't. I thought they did. Everybody from the Comet team went in the other direction. So it's baseline inbounds for Naselle. Inbounds goes to Chapman. She'll catch and shoot for 3 and hit. It's her first 3 of the afternoon. And lead is now. Well, I'm going to call that a 2. I'm going to call that a 2. Quick passes around the pin and perimeter. And it's Coonrad with it to Soul up top. Back to Coonrad. Mary puts it on the floor. Had the ball stripped away from her by Chapman. Chapman going to go one-on-one, put it up and in. So Soul pushes it up again. There's Coonrad. Coonrad out to Valley. Valley way, way outside for 3. Oh, she hit it. She's feeling it. 3 threes in the quarter. She was way outside on that one. And they sell right back. That's Eaton. Eaton will take a 3. In and out. Rebound goes to Soul. Soul grabs it and spins the other way. Throws it up to Coonrad. Coonrad had the ball knocked out of her hands. That will be out of bounds. And Kendra Leland checks back onto the court for Naselle, replacing Morgan Ridgeway. So it's Owl ball left of the backboard. Valley will trigger the play into the corner to Coonrad. Turns, shoots for 3. That's a little off. Rebound Soul in traffic. Down to Davidson. She'll put it up and in. Owls up 5. Over goes to Eaton, back to Chapman. Down it goes to Jaycott. She missed the shot. Rebound is by the Comets, and there's a foul. I believe that's going to go on Crawford for Merriam Knight. And we have the girl is down. That would be Jaycott. No, that's going to be Taylor Goodmanson down on the court. Sixth team foul on the Owls. First personal, actually second personal on Lillian Crawford. As Leland gets up and walks off the court. So it'll be Comet ball. Baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard for Naselle, and it looks like Eaton will trigger the play. She'll throw it in up top to Leland. Cross court it goes. Actually goes to Leland for a long three, actually. And there's a rebound by J.C. Valley. Up it goes to Kaylee Soul. Kaylee Soul swings it over to Davidson from the box. Oop, a little too hard. Got rebound pulled down by Soul. And it's a jump ball. That'll stay with the Owls. Baseline inbounds to the right side. Valley triggers the play, looking in the middle. Lob it out to Soul. Soul back to Valley. Valley standing on the three-point arc. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Zimmerman. And then there's a foul over the back, and that will be on Crawford, her third. Seventh team foul. That's 1-1 for the Comets. So Angela Diggle will check in and go get Crawford. And the Lillian Zimmerman's at the line for first of a 1-1. She got the first one. She'll get another one. It's her first trip tonight, trip to the line to the this afternoon. Get the first one. Second one dropped in. Give her 4 points. Lead is 3 for Merriam Knight. It's Kaylee Soul. Bounces it over to Mary Coonrad. Puts it on the floor. Cross court it goes to J.C. Valley. Back up top, and Soul bounces it down to Davidson. Davidson to the foul line. Diggle, jumper, nope. Rebound tapped into the front court, and going to get it is Chapman. Chapman throws it to Leland. Down it goes, and up and in is Jaycott. Tying a 1-point lead now for the Owls. There's Coonrad, open for three. Nope, rebound pulled down by Zimmerman. And here comes Chapman for the Comets. Top of the key now. Throws it over to Zimmerman, opposite side. Looking low. Throws it in. Diggle knocks it out of bounds, but Zimmerman tried to save it. And that will be the 7th turnover on the Comets. Owls up 1 as we approach 2 minutes to go in the half. Soul in the corner. Finds Diggle. Diggle hacked and fouled. I'm going to say it was blocked. So it's baseline inbounds for Merriam Knight to the right of the backboard. Soul will trigger the play. Coonrad in the near corner. Up at the pass goes up top, back over to the far corner. Down it goes to Davidson. Out to Diggle. Diggle had it blocked again on the foul line jumper. Recovered by the Comets. Here comes Chapman the other way. Taylor will turn around. High post speed to Leland, back to Chapman. Chapman for three. That's off. Rebound tapped, and oops, goes right to Chapman. She'll skip over to the top, goes to Leland in the paint. Lost the ball, stolen away. Here comes Mary Coonrad. Double dribble with no whistle. There's Kaylee Soul, top of the key now. Down to go, try to feed it Davidson. She can't handle it. Out of bounds. Only the 5th turnover by my count on the Owls. 1 point lead with 1:21 to go here in the half. Here comes Chapman. Swing it over. High post feed to Leland. She'll dribble. Out it goes to Eaton. Eaton for three. Yes. That's Taylor's first bucket of the afternoon, and it's a 3-ball, giving the Comets a 1 point lead. Mary Coonrad with it, near side. Cross court to J.C. Valley. Then to Soul. Soul, top of the key for three. That goes in, nothing but net. That's her third three in the game, second in the quarter, and the Owls are up 2. There's Eaton back to Chapman to Eatman. Eaton will take the three again. That's in and out. Rebound goes to Davidson. Out it goes to Valley. Valley jogs up court. Stops, throws it over to Coonrad. Coonrad back to Valley. Spinning and going to the floor, and they're going to call a travel, no whistle. That's the sixth turnover on the Owls. We have a 2-point lead with 25.7 seconds to go here in the half. Here comes Chapman. Swing it over to Zimmerman, far side. And that is Jaycott to Chapman to Eaton, back to Chapman. Chapman to the foul line, over to Eaton. Eaton back to Chapman. Chapman fakes the three, throws it up. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Diggle. Diggle lobbed it up, and there's tapped and a stole away by Leland. Over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman jumpers off. Valley comes up with it. 2 seconds for JC. JC at the half court, and she's going to be fouled. Or is that the quarter? That's the quarter. That's the half. So we head to halftime with Merriam Knight up 32-30 on Naselle. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses from exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the gooey duck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
And we're back. It is halftime with the Merriam Knight Owls leading the Naselle Comets by a score of 32-30. Let's see here. The Owls started quickly with a 6-0 run to start the game. The Comets came back. They led by 5 after the first quarter. Let's see here. They led by, I believe, 7 in the second quarter. And the Owls came back, and they led by as many as 5 again in the second, taking advantage of a couple of turnovers. The Owls are being led by Kaylee Soul. She has 15 points. JC Valley has 12. 3 for Mary Coonrad and 2 for Jaden Davidson. For the Comets, Ellie Chapman leads the way with 9 points. Kendra Leland also has 9 points, also all those in the first quarter. 4 for Lily Zimmerman. 3 for Taylor Eaton. She had a 3 in the half. Second quarter, I should say. 2 for Kyron Jaycott, and a point for Taylor Goodmanson. So that's where we sit. Turnover-wise, let's see. The Owls have forced a few turnovers on the Comets. I have 7 by Naselle, and the Owls have committed 6 turnovers. A little cleaner game. They're shooting a lot better than they did on Saturday night, where they couldn't buy a bucket in the first half at all, and they had 2 for the first half in that ballgame. Waiting in the wings for the winner of this game is Tola. They beat Wishkah convincingly earlier this afternoon. Don't remember the final score, but it was very one-sided for the Lady Chitwins. And that game will be for, well, the championship of the Southwest District 4 on 30:30 next Saturday. Well, actually Saturday at Montana High School, but that's to come right now. We kind of get through on another half of basketball. Merriam Knight has a 2-point lead on Naselle at the half. We'll take yet another timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
Voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Spikes Hydraulics and Fire Equipment is a proud supporter of Merriam Knight Athletics. For hydraulic jack repairs, oil and air hoses and fittings, O-rings, drumline, and chokers, see Leroy Valley at Spikes today, 206 East Pine Street in Shelton, or give them a call at 360-426-5637. That's 360-426-5637 for Spikes Hydraulics and Fire Equipment. Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the geoduck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back. About a minute away from the start of the third quarter, as you can see on the clock there. With the Merriam Night Owls leading by 2 points, 32-30. Again, we're just about a minute away from the start of the third quarter. The Owls are doing it behind J.C. Valley and Kaylee Soul. Soul has 15 points. Valley has 12. See, Valley hit 3 threes in the second quarter and 3 free throws. Soul has hit 3 threes as well and a couple of baskets. Well, 3 of them. And baskets, a big 3 by Mary Coonrad in the first quarter as well. Something that Coach Valley was very happy with is some of his younger players getting a little bit more playing time. So it will be Comet ball coming out to start the third quarter. And let's see, we have Jaycott, Chapman, Eaton, it's like Leland, and Goodmanson has it. She has the ball. Over goes to Chapman. Steal by Kaylee Soul. She's going to go lay it off the glass softly and in. She picks up right where she left off, forcing the 8th turnover on the Comets. Chapman over to Goodmanson. 3 on the way and missed it by her. And J.C. Valley comes up with the rebound. Here comes Valley, changing direction. Bounce it over to Soul. Into Valley into the corner, far side. Puts on the floor, drives baseline. Stops, gets it down. Davidson. Davidson missed the layup. Rebound pulled in by Chapman. And here come the Comets, trailing by 4. Chapman stops, throws it over to Goodmanson, and gives it right back. Swing it over to Eaton. Eaton takes the 3, hits the 3 with defense in her face. It's her second 3 in the ball game. Comes Kaylee Soul. Bring it over to Coonrad. Back to Soul. Over to Coonrad. Coonrad back over to Soul. Knocked out of bounds by Chapman. So sideline inbounds below us. Valley will trigger the play, throw to Soul. Soul to Diggle. Trying to drives it off of her feet. It goes over to Coonrad. Coonrad hacked and fouled on the 3. Then they're going to finally fall it. I'm going to say it hit the side of the paint. She was hacked and fouled and no whistle or anything. Lance is a little bit confused on that one. How did Mary miss it that badly? I don't know. The Comets come right back. Leland comes up with it. Shot in the paint by Jaycott goes in, and the Comets are up by 1. Kaylee Soul gets it to J.C. Valley. Back over to Soul. Soul down to Jaden. Davidson can't handle it, and here come the Comets. Out it goes to Eaton. No, another steal. Nice anticipation by Kaylee Soul. Puts up, hacked and foul. No whistle, missed the shot. And then no whistle at all. How does she miss like that? Coming right back and putting up, missing the shot. Rebound Chapman, no. Rebound Soul came up with it, and there's a tied up, and that's a jump ball. That'll go over. That was kind of an unbelievable exchange, I think. Here comes Kaylee Soul. Goes over to J.C. Valley, looking for Davidson. Gets the screen, dribbles up top. Goes it over to Soul. Soul in the corner, down to Davidson. Davidson off the glass and in! And the Owls are up 1. Third quarter action. There's a 3 on the way by Goodmanson. She missed it. Rebound goes to Valley. J.C. on the run the other way. Bounce it over to Soul. Soul in the corner, far side. Back to Valley. Valley for 3. Short. Rebound. Soul back to Valley. Valley will drive to the foul line. Stop. Pop in the paint. Missed it. Rebound tapped, and then controlled by Chapman. She's on the run the far side for the Comets. Top of the key now. Throws it over to Eaton. High post feed to Leland. Double screen, and Perry Coonrad tied her up, and that's a jump ball. Stays right there with the Comets. Baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard. Leland will inbounds it to Eaton. Eaton had the ball stolen away by Soul. Soul with 2 steals. She's pushing it up the floor. Stops, pops from the box. Missed it. Rebound. Tapped out of bounds by Chapman. So spaceline inbounds for the Owls. Soul will trigger the play. And we have a offensive foul on the Owls. Diggle picked up her second. That's the first foul on the team for the half. And here come the Comets. Up it goes to Goodmanson. Up top. Another near steal. Nope, that is a steal. There's Soul. Soul to Coonrad. Coonrad to the hoop, puts it up. Missed the shot. Soul with the rebound, puts it up and in. And the foul. So Kaylee Soul's at the line for the first time this afternoon. Try to make a 3-point play and put the Owls up by 4. Missed the free throw. Rebound pulled down by Leland, and she'll get it to Chapman. Goes up in the corner. That's Goodmanson down to Leland. Leland, one dribble. Finds Jaycott blocked by Soul, recovered by Valley. Here comes JC near side. On the run. Center of the court now. Throws it over to Coonrad. Coonrad, 3 in the corner. That's again off. Another partial block. And here comes Chapman, center of the court. That's Eaton with it, far side. Back up to Chapman over to Eaton. Eaton for 3. It's off. Rebound. Davidson with authority. Out it goes to Valley. JC on the run, the far side. Steps across midcourt. Looking for Soul. Throws over to Coonrad. Mary turns, gets it back to Soul, actually, over the cross court. Drives baseline, hooks it, and throws it away. Here comes Chapman with a pick the other way. Going to go one-on-one. Throw it down, and missing the jumper was Goodmanson. Recovered by the... another steal. Davidson comes up with it, another whistle, and Kaylee Soul was coming up grimacing off the floor after that collision. That should be a foul on Chapman. If it's not a foul on Chapman, as Kaylee is down. And it is a foul on Chapman. Kaylee is in obvious pain on the far side there. I'm going to see what she was subbed or told, hit her knee. I'm not really sure. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
As you see, Kaylee's up off the court and is going to walk off on her own power. She'll have to sit down, though. It'll be Owl ball coming out on this little break in action. So Mary Coonrad will get it inbounds to JC Valley, working with Angela Diggle, Lillian Crawford, and Jaden Davidson. Valley trying to work something. And a 30-second timeout has been called. Coach Lance Valley wants to talk things over with his crew. And as you see, Kaylee trying to walk it off there on the sideline, just below us. Walking in and out of shot there, we're going to keep it right here. The Owls are up 3, as you can see here in the third quarter. Much better performance than they've had in their first of 2 games. Kaylee is retying her shoe. Get some more support on that ankle that she did injure. So it'll be Owl ball with the inbounds below us. Coonrad will trigger the play in front of the scorer's table and get it into Valley. And JC will cross the midcourt going to the far side. It's a screen from Diggle. And it's going to go right to the hoop. Blocked and recovered by Jaycott for Naselle. Center court, Chapman. It's Goodmanson in the corner. Puts it on the floor. Puts it over to Chapman. Down it goes to Leland. Leland dribbles into the paint, puts it up, missed the shot off the hands of the Comets, and that will go over to the Owls. And there comes Kaylee Soul after an adjustment in her shoe. And Kaylee's back on the court for the Owls, leading by 3. JC Valley will bring it up. Man-to-man as Valley will jump and didn't know where she's going to go with that, and that'll be the 8th turnover on the Owls. 2:37 to go in the third. Owls up. Comets have the ball. That's Chapman. Throws over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Ball's tipped, and that goes over to Goodmanson. Goodmanson to Leland. Out it goes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman jumper off. Rebound. Diggle had it. Goes into the hands of Leland. Out it goes to Goodmanson. To Chapman. Chapman stops at the side of the paint and pops. Missed the shot. Valley had it. Lost it. Leland comes up with it. And now goes out to Jaycott. And finally the Owls come up with it. It's Diggle. 3 opportunities for the Comets. Nothing fell in. Valley brings it up to three-point arc, far side. Foul line, side of the paint, near side. Over it goes. Crawford back to Valley. Valley for 3. Left all day alone. She'll hit a 3. And the lead is now 6. Biggest lead of the afternoon for the Owls. Chapman will dribble, bounce it over to Zimmerman, and it goes to Leland. Leland will take a 3, trying to answer. Missed it. Rebound. Davidson. She's fouled. Finally, a whistle under the basket on the Comets. Second team foul on Naselle. And that goes on number 22, Jaycott. Right, yes, her first. So JC Valley gets the ball from Kaylee Soul. Approaching a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Owls up 6. Biggest lead of the evening, or the afternoon. There's Valley. Out it goes to Crawford. Crawford back to Valley. Valley fakes the 3, drives to the side of the paint, and she palmed the ball. And that'll be another turnover. That's the 9th on the Owls. Minute 20 to go here in the third. It is Comet ball. Comes Chapman, throws it over to Goodmanson. Goodmanson for 3. Yes. The first bucket of the afternoon. And Valley gets the ball, and she'll try to answer. Missed it. Rebound goes into the corner, out of bounds. It'll be Naselle ball. So Zimmerman will give it to Chapman, and here come the Comets. Chapman over to Leland. Leland over to Goodmanson. Goodmanson to Chapman, over to Leland. Leland eyeing the hoop. Driving baseline, pull-up jumper on the baseline. That's off. Rebound tapped, and it's free. Scramble for it. Jump ball called. That should stay with, no, it goes over to Miriam Knight. Mary Coonrad will get off the Owl bench and replace Angela Diggle. Owl ball with 40 seconds to go in the third, leading by 3. They've led by as many as 6 here in the quarter. Valley with it. JC dribbling near side. Gets a screen, loses control of the ball. Tracked it down, bounces it over to Coonrad. Coonrad puts it on the floor, gets a screen from, she lost it. And there's Soul. Soul with 4 on the shot clock. Crawford missed the shot. Rebound put back was by Davidson. She can't get it to the ball. And Chapman comes up with it out of the pack. It's a 2-on-2 going the other way. Steps back beyond the three-point arc, bounces it down to Goodmanson. Goodmanson across the paint, defended. Good defense by Davidson, knocking it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. 2.1 seconds to go. Everybody in the stadium thought it was tipped by a Comet player. Should be in the corner. Kaylee Soul had to tell Goodmanson to go into the corner to inbounds that ball. Inbounds goes to Chapman. Chapman stops, pops for 3 at the buzzer, and nope, we're through 3. Miriam Knight up 41-38 as we head to the fourth quarter. Did I mention that the loser of this game goes home? The winner advances. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses from exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
Waiting for the start of the fourth and final quarter. 41-38, Merriam Knight on top by 3. They've led by as many as 6 in this ball game, 6 in the third quarter, 6 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter. Owls playing a pretty complete game so far, keeping it clean, only 9 turnovers versus the Comets 11. And this is a winner-go-home, loser-out bracket. It will be Comet ball coming out of the timeout between quarters. And they have Jaycott, Chapman, Leland, Zimmerman, and Goodmanson. Chapman with it over to Leland. Leland will take a 3 that comes up short. Rebound goes to Valley. Valley pity pass a dribble. Brings it up near side. Stops way beyond the three-point arc, throws it over to Soul. Kaylee. Dribbling and gets a screen from Davidson. Drives side of the paint, bounces up the Valley. Valley in the corner for 3. No. Rebound tapped and controlled by Jaycott. And here comes Chapman, center of the court. Swing it over to Leland. Down it goes to Goodmanson. Baseline jumper for Goodmanson goes in. 6 points for Taylor. And the lead is 1 for Merriam Knight. Kaylee Soul, center of the court, now working her way to the left side. Bounce it over to Mary Coonrad in the corner, trying to pivot and dribble. And a foul called on Zimmerman. That'll be the third team foul on Merriam Knight. First on Lily Zimmerman, so it's baseline inbounds for the Owls. Left of the backboard, Valley will trigger the play, looking it in, trying to get it in, throw it up top to Soul. Kaylee dribbles over near side now. Throws it over to Valley in the corner. Fakes baseline, trying to dribble back, and needs a little help. Somebody's got to come to the ball. Down to Davidson. Davidson catch and shoot off the box, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Goodmanson, and here comes Chapman. Chapman, center of the court. Swing it over Goodmanson. Fakes the 3, back to Chapman. Chapman had a steal by Soul. Soul's going to go to the hoop, lay it off the glass, and drops in. Kaylee with, I have 19 points, actually 21 points now for Kaylee. Soul, the lead is 3. Over it goes to Goodmanson. Looking low, side of the paint to Zimmerman. She'll go right to the hoop, put it up, missed the shot. Davidson took a whack on the head and a foul, and that'll go on Zimmerman. That'll be her second. 4th team foul on Naselle. Angela Diggle up off the Owl bench. Lillian Crawford will sit down. 6:20 to go in the ball game. 3-point lead for Merriam Knight. Kaylee Soul with the ball, center of the court. Valley on the far side. Coonrad on the near side. Soul still on the dribble in the middle. She's going to drive side of the paint, put it up, miss the shot. Diggle with the rebound and the foul on the putback. So Angela Diggle at the line for 2 free throws for Merriam Knight. 5 team fouls on the Comets. Personal foul went on Leland. That's her first. Short on the first one is Angela. Should get one more. 3-point lead for Merriam Knight. And Angela Diggle can extend that to 4 if she can hit a free throw. Nope, missed it. Rebound tapped and then controlled by the Comets, and then there's a foul in the paint. I think it'll go on Mary Coonrad. That'll be the second team foul on the Owls, and Mary's first. 6:02 to go in the ball game. 3-point lead for Merriam Knight. Naselle has the ball. Chapman with it, center of the court. Bounce it over to Leland. Leland to the cross court goes to Goodmanson. Goodmanson tried to get a pass, goes to Jaycott. Jaycott hacked and fouled by J.C. Valley. That's her first. Third team foul on the Owls, up by 3. At the line for 2 free throws is going to be Kyron Jaycott. She's 4 points tonight. Her first free throw is in. She get one more, cutting into this Owl lead. Second free throw goes in. Give her 6 points and a 1-point lead for Merriam Knight. Soul with it, top of the key. Driving, bounce it over to Coonrad out to the top, and Valley for 3 hits it, nothing but net. And here come the Comets, trailing by 4 now. There's Goodmanson. Goodmanson down to Jaycott. Jaycott hacked and fouled by Davidson. 2 personals on her, 4 team fouls on the Owls. 2 free throws for Jaycott again. She is 2 for 2, has 6 points so far in this ball game. Trying to cut into this 4-point lead. First one's up and in. Give her one more. Cutting in that lead down to 3. Second free throw, up and in. Owls up 2 with the ball. Kaylee Soul crosses midcourt, slowing down the pace a bit. Working over to the left side with the ball. Bouncing over, throws it over to Valley. Valley will dribble up top to the foul line, to the hoop, puts it up. Runner blocked out of bounds, and a foul has been called. So JC Valley's at the line for 2 free throws. Jaycott picked up her second. That's the 6th team foul. Actually, that's the 7th team foul on the Comets. JC Valley's at the line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Should get one more. 2-point lead for the Owls. Valley's second free throw comes up short but rolls in. Give her 1 or 2, and it's 19 points for JC so far in this ball game. Lead is 3. Goodmanson for 3 to tie, missed it. Rebound to pull down by Valley. Here comes JC looking up the court. JC's going to go to the foul line on the dribble, step back, throw it over Coonrad. Coonrad looking low, back up to Valley. Valley spreading things out a bit. Davidson comes, sets the screen. Pick and roll over to Coonrad, however. Coonrad drives baseline, bumped, no foul. Lost the ball. Zimmerman comes up with it. Diggle tied her up. That will stay with the Owls. Good play by Angela to keep the ball in that position for Merriam Knight. Baseline inbounds. Valley will trigger the play. Soul on the near side. Coonrad on the far side inbounds to Diggle. And the shot by Diggle was straight up in the air, partially blocked, and there's a foul as Jaden Davidson hit the deck. That went on. I think that foul went on to Chapman. That's her 3rd. And Jaden Davidson's at the line for the first of 1-1, as it's 18 fouls. Oop. And the lane violation on Davidson, missed the shot either way. So it'll go over to the Comets. Trailing by 3 with the ball are the Comets. Over it goes to Goodmanson. Goodmanson back to Chapman. Chapman near side Leland. Leland for 3 to tie. No. Rebound Valley. JC bringing it up near side. Stops beyond the 3-point arc. Steps back. Gets a screen from Davidson. Goes over the far side. Bounces it over the corner. 3 on the way by Soul. No. Rebound Zimmerman for the Comets. Here comes Chapman. Chapman to the 3-point arc. Swing it over. Leland for 3 again. Can she hit one? No. Rebound. Tapped in. Controlled by the Comets. Outlet to Chapman. Chapman jumper. No. Rebound. Leland lost it. And Diggle comes up with it. Is over to Valley. And then they're going to say she traveled before she passed it off. 10 turnovers on the Owls. Full timeout has been called by the Comets. 47-44, 3 3:52 to go here in the ball game. Merriam Knight up. Naselle will have the ball when we come back. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Winner of this game plays to Hull on Saturday night in Montesano for the district championship, as well as a spot in the regional round. That's on the line here. A winner goes on to play Tohola on Saturday, and they get into the regional round of the state playoffs. However, the loser would go home. Right now, the Merriam Knight Owls lead 47-44 with 3:52 to go in the ball game. The Comets will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Owls are in the green, Comets in the white. It'll be baseline inbounds left of the backboard for Naselle. Goodmanson will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Get it into Zimmerman. Zimmerman for three. No. Rebound Valley. Valley puts on the floor up the far side. Has Soul with her on the far side. She'll step back and set the play. Diggle will come get a screen. Valley steps off and back for three. Missed it. Rebound. Davidson has it. Can't corral it. Ball still free. Jump ball call. That'll go over to Naselle. Comet ball trailing by three. Approaching 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Jaycott will inbounds it to Chapman once the play resumes. And here come the Comets. There's Leland with it. Back to Chapman and Leland for three. In and out. Missed it. Rebound. It's going to be Davidson over the top. Wow. That'll be her third. Fifth the team foul on Merriam Knight. Valley is pleading his case. Eaton will check back onto the court for the Comets. Zimmerman will sit down. So it's a Owl ball. I'm sorry, it's a Comet ball. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Leland. Leland has got a player in the corner. She'll step by the defense, pull a jumper at the elbow and hit it. 11 points for her. A 1-point lead for Merriam Knight. Soul with it. Had the ball slapped out of her hands, and then a late whistle. Real late whistle. Makeup call, I think, on that last one. And it's 1-1 for Merriam Knight. Personal foul went on Taylor Goodmanson. Her first at the line for the first of a 1-1. Kaylee Soul. Got the first one. She'll get another one. She has 22 points. Lead is up to 2. Second free throw by Kaylee goes in. Give her 23 points, and the lead is now back to 3 for Merriam Knight. Under 3 minutes to play here in the ball game. That's Eaton with it. Back to Chapman. Chapman high to Leland. Leland lost the ball, and a jump ball called. That should go over to the Merriam Knight Owls, and it does. A dozen turnovers on the Comets. Owls with the ball in the lead. Kaylee Soul stops and pops for 3. Off the glass, deep in the cup, popped out. Rebound goes to Chapman. Here come the Comets. Chance to pull within one or a tie. And Chapman goes to the baseline, turns around, bounce it away up to Leland. Back to Chapman. Chapman to the three-point arc. Up top it goes to Eaton. Eaton over to Leland. Leland about 5 feet beyond the arc will find a lane and try and take it, and then she'll get it over to Goodmanson. Back to Chapman. Chapman threw it away. She thought that Jaycott was going to go towards the baseline. Jaycott did not. That'll be the 13th turnover on Naselle. Owls up 3 with the ball with 2:15 to go in the game. Kaylee Soul with the ball on the dribble. To the foul line, to the paint. Oh, out it goes to Valley. Is deflected. That'll stay with the Owls. So it's Owl ball. Soul will get it in from Valley. Over to Valley. Valley in the corner, dribbles out to the foul line. Steps back, throws it over to Coonrad. Coonrad fakes it, 3 drives baseline. Stops on the dribble, throws it right into the hands of Chapman. Chapman on the run the other way, a 2-on-2. Bouncing it over to Goodmanson off the glass and in. Goodmanson puts the ball game in within a point for the Comets. Coonrad has it in the near corner. Back up to Soul. Soul to the foul line. Side of the paint stops. Stripped from behind by Leland. Fans for Naselle didn't like it. It'll go on Kendra Leland, her second. And Kaylee Soul's at the line for 2 free throws. Ooh, missed the first one. She'll get one more. Second free throw, short and dropped in. Lead is up to 2 for Mary M. Knight, 50-48. Chapman swings it over to Eaton. Eaton turns and shoots for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down in the corner by Leland. Leland throws it up to Chapman. Chapman to the top of the key. Back it goes over to Goodmanson. Goodmanson down. It goes. Threw it away. Jaden Davidson stepped in the passing lane and turnover. 1:10 to go in the ballgame. 2-point lead for Mary M. Knight. J.C. Valley with it top of the key, actually near mid-court. Circle. Steps back, trying to get some space. Takes the 3 at the top. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Jaycott. And here comes Chapman. Over it goes to Eaton. Eaton back to Chapman. Chapman to Leland. Leland out to Goodmanson. Goodmanson for 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Eaton. Eaton. Out it goes Chapman. Chapman for 3. Nope. Rebound Leland. Her putback fell off. Rebound tapped in the hands of Soul. Soul on the run the other way for Miriam Knight. Steps back and sets the offense for the Owls. 27 seconds and counting. Soul will just run it out. They got a 2-point lead, and this is the ball game if they don't do something. For Naselle, a timeout has been called. A full timeout has been called. We'll step aside. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the geoduck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
2-point lead for Miriam Knight. 17.3 seconds to go in the ball game. The Owls have the ball. 14 on the shot clock, as you can see. And shot clock down in that lower right-hand corner. This is a Class of 1B Southwest District basketball game. The winner faces Tahoe on Saturday night for the district championship. A win here also means the regional round of the playoffs, or the state playoffs for the winner. Loser's season comes to an end. It's Owl ball. Valley will trigger the play from the far sideline. She'll get it into the backcourt to Soul. Soul has to get it across. Steps across on the far side. Reaching in and nearly stealing is Eaton. And there's Soul. Soul will get it up to Valley, and a foul on the pass off by Chapman. That puts Kaylee Soul at the line for 2 shots. Actually, this Chapman picked up her 4th. And Soul back to the free throw line. Try to extend this lead. Got the first one. Should get one more. Full timeout has been called. Rose and Nesbitt wants to talk things over. 6.6 seconds to remain in this ball game. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Spikes Hydraulics and Fire Equipment is a proud supporter of Merriam Knight Athletics. For hydraulic jack repairs, oil and air hoses and fittings, O-rings, drumline, and chokers, see Leroy Valley at Spikes today, 206 East Pine Street in Shelton, or give them a call at 360-426-5637. That's 360-426-5637 for Spikes Hydraulics and Fire Equipment.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th.
Back to live action here as Kaylee Soul has a second of 2 free throws. Try to put this out of reach. She does. There's Eaton in the corner to Chapman. Chapman takes the 3 at the top and misses it. Rebound. That's it. Merriam Knight wins. The Owls upset the Naselle Comets by a score of 52-48. The Owls will take on Tahola in the district championship on Saturday night. Again, the final, Merriam Knight 52. Naselle 48. We'll be right back. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back and wrap this thing up.
At Mason PUD3, we know that time changes all things, like phone numbers, mailing addresses, and email addresses, even names. PUD3 needs your correct account information for emergency contacts and online security. To make this fun, all PUD3 customers who update or confirm their account information by April 27th will have their names placed into a drawing for a free iPad mini. Go to masonpud3.org/account to learn more.
Ready for a swift kick of energy? Try Electro Delight Citrus Bars, formulated by mad scientists to give you boosts of superb human energy while replacing what your body loses from exercise, preventing painful muscle cramps, and revitalizing your body and mind. Each Electro Delights bar is all natural, caffeine-free, gluten-free, vegan, and packed with electrolytes. Based on a traditional Turkish delight candy recipe, they're delicious with only 55 calories. For more information and to order Electro Delights, check out electrodelights.com.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Seattle Shellfish, a broadcast partner helping bring this district basketball game to you. Seattle Shellfish grows, harvests, and distributes specialty seafood. The company's principal product is the geoduck clam, grown in the tidelands of the South Puget Sound, one of the largest growing areas in the United States. As a member of the Pacific Shellfish Growers Association, Seattle Shellfish works with other growers to ensure that only high-quality shellfish are harvested. Seattle Shellfish, a part of Mason County since 1997.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
It's a final in Castle Rock as the Merriam Knight Lady Owls upset the Naselle Lady Comets by its final score 52-48. The Owls did it behind the 26 points from Kaylee Soul, 19 for JC Valley, 3 for Mary Coonrad, and a deuce for Jaden Davidson. For the Comets in their loss, they were led by Kendra Leland. She had 11 points. Taylor Goodmanson finished with 10, 9 for Ellie Chapman, 8 for Kyron Jaycott, 6 for Taylor Eaton, and 4 for Lily Zimmerman. The Owls go on to take on Tahola on Saturday night at Montesano High School. Actually, it's Saturday afternoon, 3:30 is the tip-off time at Montesano for yet another shot at the Chitwins in the district championship. It seems to be these two teams fight it out every year for the district championship. And then they will also be playing in the regional round of the state tournament. Depends on whether they go in as a 1 or a 2. So that is the situation here. The Owls forced turnovers. I have 14 by my count on the Comets to only 11, and that's the difference. Kaylee Soul had at least 4 steals, and ended up with points on almost every steal to help the Owls move on to the next round of the district tournament. So that'll do it for us here at Castle Rock High School. Again, the final: Merriam Knight 52, Naselle 48.